It's just gone 6 o'clock. It's mid-November, and it's just getting dark. Oh, sausages, look. There we go. Morgan bio. It's like being at sea, isn't it? Like being at sea. Chewy. The heater is on, not so much for the heat, but just to dry out the condensation a little bit in the tent. There's a starry sky up there. I don't think I can film it without a long exposure camera. I couldn't hold the camera still enough when the boat's moving around like this. Strange, the roar of the swell on the rocks all around. People wonder why I don't sail very much in the Bay of Douarnenez, even though I live here and I do all my sailing in the Rad de Brest. And this is why the Rad de Brest doesn't have a swell, because it's got a, it's got a little goulet, a little narrow mouth, whereas the Bay of Douarnenez is wide open basically to the Atlantic. That's the problem, and the swell rolls right up the bay, right up to Douarnenez sometimes. Yeah, there you are. So I shall see you in the morning and we'll see what happens. A bit less bumpy it is, we're not, so might be able to have a leisurely breakfast. I need some coffee before I make much sense this morning. 3 plates protect the galley box from the radiant heat created by the radiant heater. I did try and arrange this mooring so that I'd get the sunrise in the morning, and it's now 10 o'clock and it's just rising over the hillside behind me, look. So I didn't really have it before, but this is the problem with winter, or autumn, mid-autumn. So that's why I launched just in Douarnenez, where I live, rather than went, for instance, to the Rad de Brest, where I wouldn't have been rolling around in a swell all night. But also sometimes I have to say I'm getting rather depressed by global warming. This is an article here saying we're looking at 10 inches, a little under 30 centimetres of sea level rise locked in now this century from Greenland melting, but we could be looking at nearly a metre, and this is going to happen. This is, even if we stopped emitting greenhouse gases tomorrow. Obviously we're not just talking about Greenland. There are other places with ice sheets that they're also melting. We humans, we're not doing enough to head this off. And I take this seriously. I know there are people who say, oh, CO2, it's not a pollutant. The point is that there has to be a certain amount in the atmosphere to maintain temperatures that we humans have evolved to live with. And if CO2 concentrations go up markedly, the world will still exist. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it could well be the end of a world habitable by humans and by a lot of other wildlife. And it makes it bittersweet sailing along the Breton coasts like this and coming into a little bay like this. This environment could be gone, and it adds a level of sadness about looking on this coastline, about exploring this coastline, that we're destroying this just wantonly and selfishly, wiping out the environment of the littoral by what we're doing, we humans. It's hard to enjoy this hot November weather knowing that global warming is one of its causes. Alright, what do we have for breakfast? We have these. I have to heat these up. It might be better heated up. Absolutely need to be heated up. Yeah, look. It'd be nice to heat them up. I'll try heating them up. Well, they're very nice. They're not exactly hot. I have to work out a different way to heat things up. These really are so good. These are so good. I'm going to get them again if they make them again. Lazing around on a Sunday morning. My nice warm winter sleeping bag, look. Snug packed Special Forces. I'm very pleased with it. My summer bag is down, but this is synthetic, and I thought I much preferred down bags, but I'm very pleased with this. The nice thing is it's got a zip up the middle rather than the side, and that's such an improvement. I don't know why so many sleeping bags have a zip up the side, because it's just annoying. It always ends up underneath you in the middle of the night. Ugh. There's weather. watched this channel for a while will know that everything gets packed away in waterproof bags on this boat, which have a snap lock top, so they're perfectly waterproof. Unlike many waterproof bags that claim to be waterproof and actually aren't, these actually are. We also have lots of cushions. Because there's no point being uncomfortable. This is an unexpected pleasure this morning. All year, every time I've gone sailing, it's been some sort of event, or there's somewhere I have to get to, or there's somewhere I have to get away from, or there's a tide I have to catch. And I think this is the first time all year I've been able to just slowly get up and sort the boat out before setting off sailing with no pressure of time. It's very nice. Feeling a bit woozy this morning. Don't think I slept terribly well because of the noise of the surf in the bay. Doesn't really, I don't think it worries me anymore. I've slept a lot in bays with surf, but I think it does keep you awake. Nice bay, but it's a hopeless place to land, even in a rubber dinghy. The surf is still coming into it onto this beach. You certainly wouldn't want to dry out your boat on here. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, it's falling all morning in this bay. Oh. Cheers. Yeah, man. Telling more. The Douarnenez lugger. It's often criticised, this rubber dinghy, for being rather flimsy, but the great thing about it is it's got two big bungs. So it deflates really quickly and inflates really quickly. So I won't hear anything against it. So only the floor has little bungs. You have to squeeze to let the air out. Bye bye little bay. Bye bye little bay. You were nice this morning. A bit rolly last night, but nice this morning. This is the Passage de Guette, one of the ways into Port-Roux, and so to Treboul, where I launched my boat, which is on the opposite side of the river to the main town of Douarnenez. The crew of Volonté, the Douarnenez Bantry Bay Yole, are just taking down their rig because they had just sailed into Treboul in front of me. Hello.
Salut, salut à toi.
Salut, ouais.
Salut, Roger.
Salut Roger.
Il fait chaud, n'est-ce pas? C'est bizarre.
C'est impressionnant, hein. C'est mieux qu'un temps anglais. Hein.
Ouais, exactement.
Let's leave the past behind. Walk with me down the road. There's sunshine and light.